Hello. Hey, I know this is kind of strange. You probably never heard my voice before. You probably seen my picture, but never heard my voice before. So I've never went live on the Egyptian Book of the Dead study group. So I want to try to do something different. I'm in a different place in my life. I've been with this group, me and Aquarius Con. We started this group about 6 years ago, and I feel it's been very beneficial. And just as a history person, and what I learned from Con and I learned from you guys, what I've always wanted to do was provide information and provide a service. Basically, I like to say like a vessel, be like in a vessel of communication. So if something needs to go out, we have this one direct path, and we can get this message basically around the world. That's what my goal has always been, to put this thing together and have a message go out around the world. So as many of you know, I've been doing history. I went to school to be a history teacher, but right now my kids are grown up. I'm in a different place right now. I've raised 5 children. I've been married 27 years, and I'm just in a different place. So history is very important. And what you should know by now, I ask for us to always provide solutions. I can't stand those kind of people who are, do your own research. And as if, if I Google something, it's a million links. And you want me to look through a million things to find out what you're trying to get me to overstand or understand, or however you put it together. But all I can say is that I've been doing this quite a while, and I've been dedicated, and I didn't build this thing for nothing. I built this to get information out and to build with like-minded individuals like myself, and we have plenty. It says we have almost 20,000 people. So I want to share with my group what I've been doing since July 15th. 2017. I had been through a point past 2 years when I filed my taxes. I didn't have children. So the past 2 years, I've owed money. So that was the thing that really made me start looking hard after I saw that although I'm working and paying my taxes, yes, excuse me about that. But like I was saying, working, and I'm still owing at the end of the year. And I've been used to having children, so I always got something back. So it really didn't bother me in the past. But what I found was a company that showed me what they teach is called income shifting. And I know some of you say, is it legal and all of this and all that? And I understand your trepidation. You have some fears, and I can understand that, because I've been looking at different things over the years, and it's just wise to be smart with whatever you do. So if you know me at all, I don't discourage a lot, I encourage a lot. So nothing wrong with looking at stuff. But anyway, what I have found and what I did 7/15/2017 when I started MyEcon, and I did the first step was to adjust my W-4 on my job. Now what happened was, once I adjusted my W-4 on my job, I began getting an extra $250 per pay period. So when you put that all the way out to this year, that's over $6,000 I have brought home. I didn't pay no taxes in. All my money on my check is coming home to me, and I'm doing stuff like this to share information and spread knowledge on MyEcon and income shifting. So it is a business because we are letting people know. Just like if I saw Wakanda and I told you, hey man, you need to go see Wakanda. It's a great movie. It's got all the symbolism and you really need to check it out. The only difference is when I tell you about this, I get paid, you can get paid. And it's really about financial literacy. But like I was saying, that's 6,000 I brought back to my house. Now my whole goal, like I said earlier, was about paying my taxes. So bottom line was I knew I had to get to tax season to see if this thing worked. So I paid my money every month. I put in my mileage and I kept my gas receipts and I went to some business meetings, and I stay on business meetings online now because I really enjoy the information. I love learning stuff. So a lot of the stuff you're getting now that's about economics is because I'm with MyEcon. But like I was saying, I brought home over this past year an extra $6,000, not paying any taxes on my check. So my check is always fat when I get paid, and I look at everybody like, they say, oh, we worked overtime and owe them taxes. I don't have that problem. So that's a blessing. But anyway, on top of that, my refund, and just get this, my refund with no dependents, using their equipment, their app, to track my gas and my mileage. And right now, when I go to my meetings, and sending out mail, and really, it's got all kind of perks, like taking, we don't call them vacations, we call them business trips. It's deductible when it's a business trip because I am trying to promote my business. And I'm to the point where I promote everywhere I go. So, because I know it's real, and I want you to experience that. But at any rate, I got the $6,000 over the year, and that's going to continue on this year. And in the meantime, the beauty part was, as I learned my econ and I was becoming more sharper and that kind of knowledge at my job with the people I work with, it affected them to, as a matter of fact, on top of everything, I got a raise on my job. I give it thanks to my econ for putting me like in that kind of position where they, you know, a little something, blah, blah. And, that helped out. But along with the raise on changing my W-4, that's $6,000, along with the raise I got on my job because I was a different person after studying this stuff about 6 or 7 months. After that raise, my income tax return on my Schedule C, because it is a business. I buy stuff from myself. I take little business trips and I document it as such so that I can get the deductions. But my return for 2017 tax season was $4,400. So what I'm saying, if everybody in this group was bringing home an extra $10,000 per year to your family, paying off your bills, not worried about if you're going to be short on payday, getting all your money. I'm doing it. I'm trying to help you to do it. And I understand if you are afraid, if you are scared, but I'm here to help, and I'm not going to stop. And this is my first little live post with my group, and I appreciate you guys. And I'm just looking for the best, and I'm looking for you. I'm looking out for the family, but it does require some studying. It's financial literacy. You have to study. The history is cool. I love my history, even though some say this history ain't mine or whatever. And all kind of people got that kind of thinking, and I've never been about that. I've always been building myself, building my family, and I want to help you build yours. I want to help you get that $10,000 so you can put it to use in your family and do some things that you need to get done instead of letting Trump them decide what to do with your money. We say give your money direction, and I really do mean that, and you can do that. So When you see the post, I'm going to open that post back up later on this evening when I get work about the W-4. And it's real. And all I can tell you, you have to get to tax time to see that it's really real. And with gas being what it is, I'm keeping every receipt. And I'm going to get even more back next year. And I'm not dropping nothing at my job. They're not picking up anything other than Medicare and the other one on there. I don't forget what it is. It's a little bit. You got to always pay something. But otherwise, I'm in this business. A profit or loss, I'm on my Schedule C thing. And I want to show you how you can stop giving them your money and waiting on them to give it to you back. You need to stop that. And once you stop it, you won't go back. So, hey, that's my story. 10,000. I want everybody in this group. If 20,000 people did 10,000 next year, what the hell could we not do? Okay, this is your boy. Peace.